Do it.
Donan is a third party, just like we are a third party. We are not the insurance company. We are not the homeowner. We are a third party. Donan is a third party. The insurance company hires Donan to get rid of claims. They hire Donan to write a report which is vague, and usually there's a lot of fluff in it, but there's not much else. If you dig deep, there's not much else in these reports. Most of what's said in here
is contradicted on page 6.
Yes, it contradicts itself, and also a lot of what's said in here is just blatantly not true, because Donan may know engineering. Donan does not know roofing. Period. They don't know. They don't know materials. They've got a lot of those words in here, believe it or not. With wind velocity. What was the wind velocity? Anybody know? Because nobody wrote it, or nothing substantiated, or there's no report from the Weather Bureau in here. And at the end of it all, at the very end of this thing, you're going to see a little statement that says, "We believe." I believe in Santa Claus.
Right.
That don't make him real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Santa Claus ain't real? Well,
yeah. So we believe. It's all going to be good. I know you're ready to pull your hair out already, Bill.
I'm on the second sentence.
Take your Prozac. It's going to get worse before it gets better. I promise you it will. It'll get so crazy, and he's going to move on to what the actual roofs are on the building. And this is where he makes some mistakes. Go all the way down to study of the lower roof, southern portion of the building. Because, you know, you always see Donan taking the pictures, and just like you, Bill, you thought, oh, this guy, we're circling it, we're talking about it, he's going to buy it. That's not why he's taking those pictures.
He was stating, I'm like, is that hail damage?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He kept saying, yeah, circling it.
He states there's hail damage in here. Now this part, I have the next 5 lines in yellow here, and I'll tell you why. The asphalt was probably, number one, we want to know whether it was or it wasn't. So at the third, fourth word in, he's already doesn't know. Okay, so asphalt was probably dislodged by recent hailstorm impacts. Okay, that sentence alone says there's damage to the roof.
Yeah, contradicts the very next one.
Yeah, okay.
But the asphalt that was dislodged was in a compromised state prior to hail event, so now it doesn't.
That's right.
What the fuck are you saying?
How does he know what state it was in prior to the hail
And then
event?
why would he put that after what he's saying?
Well, with the buildup, you can actually tell by the color.
Yeah,
Okay, if it's like a grayish color, it's old. If it's black,
ours is
it's
black.
new.
I've been on that
I
one.
mean,
Yeah.
you can usually tell by the color.
Yeah, and you know, he doesn't know if anything was compromised prior to the hailstorm because he wasn't there. Speculation. The widespread age related distress, and he's got alligator cracking and blistering. I didn't see. Now, hello. I didn't see.
A fiber roof doesn't blister.
There was not one blister on that roof. There was alligator cracking, and the hail had taken it off, just busted pieces of it off.
Well, alligator is.
In that same paragraph, let's go back to the widespread age-related distress, alligator cracking and blistering, on the lower roof have allowed normally undamaging hailstones to dislodge asphalt. Now I'm being told that asphalt has been dislodged from that roof by hailstones.
That shouldn't have done it. That weren't big enough, basically.
Okay, listen, if that roof's too old, I did not insure that roof.
Right.
The insurance company insured that roof and told that man in his policy, it was a full coverage policy, replacement cost, they would handle it if a bad event occurred. He's telling me a bad event occurred. Not good. Not good at all.
Sentence 1, probably. Speculation.
Okay,
False speculation.
drop down to the last sentence in that paragraph. while hail impacts have dislodged previously compromised portions of the asphalt flood coat. How does he know it's previously compromised?
That's a good one.
He doesn't know that.
Reduce the integrity of the root system. So now he's saying it's not because of the hail.
So the hail had,
And then, the hail has not reduced the integrity of the roof system. Now let me tell you, if I slash you with a knife and cut a chunk out of you, out of your arm, I think it's kind of reduced the integrity of your arm
Yeah, and the blood flow.
and the blood flow.
yeah.
So he's telling me, in other words, even though it's taken chunks out of the asphalt, it hasn't hurt the integrity of the roof. How can he say that? He talks a lot about, in this paragraph, about how the roof was previously, previous to the hailstorm. Was he here previous to the hailstorm? Did he ever set foot on this roof previous to the hailstorm?
Yeah.
Unless he just goes roof hopping in Chattanooga, I'm gonna say no. Let's go down, we're gonna go
My bad.
to study of the upper roof.
All right.
Now, Matt, do you remember what that upper roof looked like?
Yeah, it wasn't as bad a shape as the lower roof, but it was still the same. It had some alligator in it.
Remember what it was made of?
The same material as below, wasn't it?
Mm-mm.
Is this a house?
It wasn't?
No, but he's calling them both the build-up roof. What was that upper? What did that upper roof look like? Now you know the bottom roof was a smooth surface.
Right? And it had
And
that silver aluminum coat on it too, didn't it?
The bottom roof did.
Yeah, the top didn't.
The bottom roof was a smooth. It was a build-up roof with a
Right.
flood coat on it.
The upper
What
was
was?
like
Wasn't the rubber?
a
roof,
rubber kind of torch down like.
It's kind of like a torch down, but it was put down with hot tar. And it's not a build-up roof, it's a modified roof. And the reason it's a modified roof is because instead of putting your plies down and coating it with a flood coat like you do on a build-up roof, you put a cap sheet in. And the cap sheet is comprised of a few things. It looks like roll roofing. In the center of it is woven fiberglass. And it's granulated. That's the difference between a build-up and a modified roof. I put them on myself years ago. No. Okay, go down to the next paragraph, and you're going to go halfway through it, and you're going to see widespread age-related distress. I looked at that roof, and I didn't see widespread age-related distress. I seen a granulated cap sheet. I didn't see a bunch of alligatoring on it because it's a granulated cap sheet. How is it going to alligator crack? It doesn't happen to a granulated cap sheet, guys. I mean, that's basic knowledge.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have that. Okay, but he's saying that there was alligator cracking, and the next thing he says was exposed felt. You think there's felt anywhere on that roof?
No.
I didn't see one.
No. There's a polyglass base sheet on that roof. What they've done is taken a polyglass base sheet, and yes, it looks like felt. Only one other thing, it is fiberglass. This base sheet is fiberglass. Water, you can hold it up, pour a cup of water on it, water will run through it. Once hot tar hits it and melts that fiberglass together, nothing will run through it.
So it's fiberglass, not felt.
Yeah, well, that's not what he's seeing either.
I can take the number.
I'm gonna go one better than that. What he actually seen there was the same thing I seen. And it was your cap sheet on that roof. Anytime you have a modified roof like that, the cap sheet has fiberglass in it, woven fiberglass in the center of it.
Oh, okay.
And what he seen there was where the hail dug it off
Exposed it.
and exposed that fiberglass. He didn't see any felt. There's no felt on that roof, I can guarantee you. There's no, they used the polyglass in there.
Yeah. There ain't no
So this is where really knowing your materials comes into play.
Knowing your materials,
Thank you, but
knowing what's on the
On
roof.
something intricate like this,
Yeah,
where they're being
knowing what's on the roof will save you on this
good
stuff.
little details.
Your opinion, though, if you think a core sample will present